Hi Internet, this is Nick Kolan from IGN.com. I'm here with Anthony Gallegos.
Hello.
We're looking at Dota 2 right now. We're looking at the newest hero. His name is Clinkz, the Bone Fletcher. He's an agility hero. As you can see, he's a skeleton dude. He's on fire.
He's a ranged attacker.
He's a ranged attacker, right? Right now, he's right there, and they're taking down Roshan. His role is he's an ambusher. He's got 3 abilities and then his ult. One of his abilities is sort of a passive autocast, and that's this one. It's Searing Arrows. It adds a flat chunk of fire damage to every single one of his attacks, and it's a small mana cost for each attack. It's
so
8
basically,
mana.
there's no reason to not have it on.
Exactly, unless you're extremely low on mana, which a very
wow.
He can be very strong. A very popular build for him right now is just stacking mana regen and damage. Like
so that way he can always have mana to keep shooting flaming arrows.
Exactly, it ends up being more efficient than just stacking damage would be for the most part. His sort of meat for the damage is his first ability. It's Strafe. It just increases his attack speed by a great amount, and so he uses that pretty much anytime he can in a fight. Oh, he's about to get killed. But that's where the meat of his damage comes from. Ooh, that was lucky. He had Aegis of the Immortal.
And he got away. I mean, he can be really fast, apparently.
Right now, you'll notice he's actually stealthed, and that is because of his skeleton walk. I think they've actually changed the name for Dota 2. I think it was originally called Windwalk, maybe? And basically that makes him invisible and increases his movement speed. It makes him really good at getting in and out of fights, and you'll see him using that all the time. His ultimate is really there for sustain and bonus damage. He can consume a creep or like a neutral monster in the jungle, gaining a portion of their maximum health as attack damage, and adding their health to his health pool and recovering. So it just means that he can slip in between lanes, eating
Seems
minions.
like he would be a good jungler, possibly.
He's in the mid game. He's a very good go-between between the lanes. He just goes from lane to lane. Ambushing.
So he's a good assassin.
Exactly. His Windwalk, his Skeleton Walk, gets him in and out really easily. You'll notice a really popular build for him right now is to build Orchid Malevolence, which silences and increases the damage that his enemies take. Which means when he sneaks up on someone, they can't really do anything to get away. And it also gives him the mana regen, which is a very popular build right now. He seems to be he's not super popular. He's pretty simple, and I think that he's sort of looked down upon in most of the community because he's so simple. But he's just a really solid carry.
I mean, obviously, yeah, from what we're seeing just in this short video that we're watching, if he's outfitted with the right gear and he has increased attack speed, combine that with those flaming arrows, and he can really start to bring it. Yeah,
he's very flimsy though. In team fights, if he gets focused, he's gone, which is what we saw earlier. Luckily, he had that Aegis on them. So that is Clinkz. For more on Dota 2, head back to IGN.com.